Every year you will come with this new year, new me. Every year you write out new year resolution. This is what and what I need to do. And every year you end up not doing them. Part of your resolution in 2024 was that you're going to start content creation. Part of your resolution in 2024 was that you're going to start YouTube. Alpha. You've not started, Abby. You have continuously been giving yourself excuses not to start, right? Oh, I don't have tripod. Oh, I don't have good lights. Oh, I don't have. Why do you keep focusing on the negative? Why? Well, I have good news for you. We still have 3 months left of this year. And no, you don't need to wait till next year before you start. You still have a window, a 2 month window, a 2 month plus window to still do something with your life. A 2 month plus window that can literally change the course of your life. You may not get to the place you aspire to be in that 2 months, but you would have started. You would have made a move. You would have made a change that is going to start the journey to the change of your life. 2024 is almost over and you have given up hope. Why? You have been telling yourself that, oh, because you don't have a good phone, so therefore you cannot start. As someone told me, and I'm going to tell you as a big sister, that if you don't start today with what you have, even if you end up getting iPhone 16, you probably will not start. If you don't start today with a noisy background, even if you end up getting a fancy microphone, you will still not start. Another excuse will come. You are going to find a way to give yourself excuses. There are two things in this life. You're going to give excuses, or you're going to create things from your limitations. Which are you going to be choosing? I'm not even going to come here and act as if all these things do not matter. I'm not even going to come here and act as if you don't need a fancy microphone. I'm not even going to come here and act as if, oh, the lighting is not good. Sometimes for people to be encouraged to watch you, they have to have that first thing, like that first lighting. Everything is on point, everything is given. But can I tell you something? You can still start with your limitations, with everything that you do not have. You can still start. And how do you do it? How do you get people to listen to you? This is something that nobody told me. I started just playing around the bush. I started just doing whatever it is that I like. But if you want to grow, if you want to make a change in these few weeks that we have in 2024, you need to start up by giving value. You need to start up by asking yourself, what is that unique thing that you can give to people that will make them sit down and listen? What is that unique thing that you can give to people that will make them want to download your video? What is that unique thing that you can give to people that will make them want to share your video? Because let me tell you something, your friends, your family members, they are not your target audience. If you want them to subscribe to your channel, you are going to end up hurting your channel in the long run. I've learned that, and I'm learning that the hard way. Okay, let's talk about this before we continue. Now, when you share your link to people, when you tell people to subscribe to your channel, when people subscribe to your channel, they're subscribing, and that pretty much tells YouTube that these people like you as a person. They like your content, right? And that is the reason why they are subscribing to your channel. They are not subscribing because they are family members, which means that whenever you put out content, they are going to want to click on your link. They are going to want to watch your videos, whether you share the link or not. Now, YouTube automatically assumes that these people are your family members, right? Now, when you drop a video and YouTube automatically feels that, oh, these people that are your family members, your subscribers, they are going to be interested in what you have to say. They're going to be interested in the new updates that you have on your channel. They automatically share your video to your family members, your subscribers. And then when they share that video to your subscribers, because these subscribers were not even invested in the first place, they just did it because you blackmailed them. They just did it because they know you. They just did it because, oh, let not look as if I'm not showing solidarity. That's why they subscribe to your channel. Now, they have sent them a notification that you have dropped a video, and they went to go and check the video and they watched it for just 10 seconds. The average of your subscribers watched your video for just an average of 10 seconds, or maybe 30 seconds, some 1 minute. You dropped a video 20 minutes long and the highest view is 1 minute. Of course, you are seeing 50 views and your body is telling you, oh yeah, I'm doing great. How many minutes did the people that watch stay on one video? How many? If you dropped a 20-minute video and people stayed on that video for just 4 minutes, that's very bad for the algorithm, because it automatically tells the algorithm that your content is shitty. Now think of people that stayed for just 10 seconds or 1 minute. It tells the algorithm that the content is shitty. So if your content is shitty, if your family members are not interested in your content, how do you think that outsiders are going to be interested in your content? That's how the algorithm thinks. So if the algorithm has shared your content to your family members and your family members are not even watching your content, how do you think they're going to share your content to wider audience? How? I recently just found this out and it has been the game changer for me. It has automatically changed my mindset about things. Don't beg for subscribers. Don't beg your family members to subscribe to your channel. You are going to be hurting yourself in the long run. Don't do this subscription for subscription. You're going to be hurting your channel in the long run. Yes, YouTube is slow, but slow and steady wins the race. Now, let's go back to the main reason why we are here. What brought me to that point is the fact that if you are giving value, you don't necessarily need your family members. The algorithm is going to share your content to wider people, because if you drop a video and people automatically come and see it, like family members, which are your subscribers, they come and they see their video. Maybe you dropped a 20-minute video and they saw it for 10 minutes, they saw it for 15 minutes. It gives the algorithm the mindset that, oh, this content is nice. Okay, let's share it to an even wider audience. And they share your content to an even wider audience. Even when you don't have a fancy microphone, even when you don't have a fancy light, you can still do this. Now, the first thing to start up with when you're starting content creation, when you're starting your YouTube journey, is to get a microphone. I'm not even going to downplay on that one. You need a microphone because your environment can be very noisy. Microphones are not expensive. I think you can get a microphone of 10,000 naira. The first microphone I was in was a single microphone, and I got it when I got it for 9,000 naira. And right now, for a single microphone, I think it is being sold at 10,000 naira. So this is the single microphone I was using. This is the single microphone that I started with. This is the single microphone that I have been using for the longest time. I recently just changed it to this one that I'm using right now. This microphone saved me, and it is just 10,000. It is maybe too expensive, 12,000 naira for a single microphone. You can get it. Start with this one. And of course, if you tell yourself that, oh, you don't have the money for that, you have to go to an environment that is very quiet. You will have to look for an environment that is very quiet in order for you to do your videos. I think that's going to be stressing you. But if you don't have money for microphone, you will have to look for a quiet environment. And when you're talking, you have to shout, just so that you can project and people can hear you. And you can start up doing your videos like that until you're able to get the money to buy a microphone, until you're able to save the money to get yourself a microphone. You don't need a fan. This one was working for me for the longest time. That's what I've been using for all my videos up until, I think this is my second video with this microphone. So that's to tell you how much that microphone worked for me and has been working for me. So if you don't have the money for a microphone yet, you can still start. Go to a quiet environment, look for a quiet environment and do your video. Project your voice. Apart from microphone, you need a tripod stand. You need something that is going to hold your phone for you. And I think you can get a tripod stand, simple tripod stands for 10,000, 15,000. That's the highest you can get them. You can just save for it. And if you do not have a tripod stand, you can find a way. I saw a video of a woman that used a mop as a tripod stand. She used a mop, then used it with rubber band to hold her phone, and that was what she was using to do video. You can always think out of the box. Lights, like I said before, I'm not going to tell you that you don't need it, but if you don't have the money for it, you can always still find something that can work for you. Whenever I want to do a video, go to the brightest place in your house, set your camera there and project, and you're good to go. So you don't need the fancy gadget at the end of the day to start, because like I've said before, if you wait for the fancy gadgets, you're going to wait for the longest time. Start with what you have. Start with your environment. If you need to, your younger brother, your younger sister, tell them to hold your phone for you so that you can do your video. And you start. Like when you're thirsty for something, you will find a way. But what I am here to tell you is that it is 2024. You have been procrastinating this thing. You have been telling yourself you cannot do it. You have been telling yourself you need fancy gadgets to be able to do it. If you get those fancy gadgets, you're going to probably still give yourself another excuse. Oh, I don't have a beautiful house. Oh, I don't have. The aim is to create quality content, not to show aesthetics. As you grow in your journey, you can start putting all these things in place. Rome was not built in one day. I started my own content. You will see. I started my own content in my shop. I'm still doing my content in my shop. Sometimes I do it in my house and all, but I still do my content in my shop. I started with that. And yes, when I started, I think it was just my ring light that I started with. And right now, I can tell you that I bought lights. I have a YM216, I have LED 600 Pro. I've sold my ring light at some point. I've sold another light. I've been buying gadgets, and I've not even started my journey in terms of buying. But what I'm basically telling you is that the growth comes with time. It comes with process. If you put your mind on this thing, you're going to find a way. So that sometimes I'm totally broke, like I don't have money, and then I just tell myself that I'm going to get this money in the next 1 week, and I put in effort, and automatically I will get that money before that time that I projected comes. So you will only attract that thing that you want with your mindset, with your mind. You attract it. So if you put your mind that, okay, I need to buy this thing, when you start doing, you will find you need to save money to buy it. Trust me on that one. So the point is, start. 2 months is just 2 months, but it's a long time for things to change. It's a lot of time for your story to change. It's a lot of time for you to change the trajectory of your life. Like I have also said, you may start up telling yourself that you want 1,000 subscribers. Before the 2 months runs out, you may not even get up to 50 subscribers, but you have gotten something. You've gotten yourself out of your head and you've started. You've learned 1 or 2 things in the process of editing. You've built confidence to face your camera. You've built confidence to put yourself in front of your camera and click on that play, and you start talking. That is something. That is progress. Rome was not built in 1 day. Trust me on that one. So start up now. Start up now. You don't need to wait for 1st of January. It's going to be another journey of I'm going to. There's still a lot of time for you to do something. There's still a lot of time for you to change the trajectory of your life. If you are asking yourself, okay, I want to really do this thing, but I'm shy, get out of your head. Tell yourself that nobody really cares what you're doing. Tell yourself that if it's just one person that you can talk to and you can relate to, then so be it. But get out of your head. And the very first video you're going to make is going to be cringe. I promise you on that word. But do it anyway. It's going to be cringe. But there's so much beauty in growth. There's so much beauty in going back and saying, this is where I started from. There's so much beauty in letting people see you try. There's so much beauty in letting yourself try. You are shy as your head tells you. Yes, you are shy as your head tells you. If you get out of your head, you can do anything you set your mind to. One thing I'll always tell myself, or one thing I've learned in my process in life, is that people will laugh. People will always laugh. If you are going to flop, people are going to laugh. But the difference between you and the people that are laughing is that you are trying. You are putting yourself out there. They are just there laughing. And you are a step closer to your dreams. You are a step closer to your aspiration. You are a step farther than where you used to be yesterday. That is progress. So give yourself the benefit of doubt. Go in front of the camera. Tell yourself that you're talking to your friends and just talk to your camera, edit it. Even if it is cringe, a lot of times videos have died in the drafts because you tell yourself that it's not worth it. You tell yourself that it's not good enough. It's not good enough by whose standard? It's not good enough by whose standard? It is the standard you set for yourself, and the algorithm does not really know if it is good enough or not good enough. The algorithm just knows that people interacted. You might be talking to somebody by just being yourself. You might be talking to somebody by just coming the way you are. You might even give someone the hope that they can start up by just coming the way you are, just doing it regardless. So start. That is my gift to you today. I am telling you that you can start, you can do it. I believe in you. I am rooting for you. And go and do it. Okay? You can tag me on your first video. I would really love to see it. I would really love to see the effort that you've put in, and probably give my insights and maybe one or two things that I know that I can tell you about moving forward, right? You can tag me. And yes, I know I've not introduced myself. My name is Josephine Kenichi. I am a wife, a mom of one. I am a makeup artist, content creator, and of course, this is Life of Kessie Joe, where we share value. This is where we are right now. We are sharing value on this channel, and this is one place you want to be in. Click on that subscribe button. Let's be family members already. Like this video, share it to your family members, encourage them. That your family member that has been saying that she wants to start content creation, that your family member that has been saying she wants to do YouTube, that your family member that has been saying he wants to do this thing, but has not gotten the confidence to do it, but has not gotten out of their head, but have not been able to just stay in front of the camera to say something. Share this video to them to encourage them to start. I really love to see you grow. And like I said before, I'm rooting for you. I'll see you in my next video. Till this.